Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Football Manager 2016 as per usual, because that's mainly what we do on this channel. So we're going to kick straight off with the transfers then, and we have spent £30.35 million and we've received a total of £12 million. We've had a reasonably busy summer. Let's look at the signings. So Yannick Gerhardt joins the club for £13 million from Cologne. He's a very, very, very good centre midfielder, very well rounded, as you can see, some great stats. Probably be playing box to box, maybe just probably box to box by the looks of it. Very good passer, very good work rate, which is very, very important. But he just looks so well rounded across the board. He seems like a brilliant signing. 24 years of age, 70 grand per week. Is a very key player. Worth 18 million though. And you know, we beat, I believe, I think Dortmund are in for him. I think Lyon are in for him. So to get Yannick Gerhardt at the club, fantastic. Our next player is Richario Zivkovic, who is the replacement for Danny Ings. I had some great suggestions to look at. You know, people were suggesting Divock Origi was one of them, signing Danny Ings, Zach Clough, who I did actually look at. But this was the man we ended on. Now, Richario Zivkovic joins for £8.75 million. That is his release clause at Ajax. And he's a fantastic player. He's one of the known wonder kids. I try not to use too many wonder kids, and we have got Mamana and now Zivkovic, but he is just ridiculous. And for the very cut price that we could get him for, you know, he's got 18 pace, which is great for a Trequartista because he needs to be quite quick. He's a runner of the front two. Good finishing though. In 16 finishing, he's got 12 passing, 13 work rate. And if we, you know, you just those stats, you know, he's going to be a great player. 21 years of age, he's going to become even better. What a signing this boy is. Our next signing is a loan deal. We have signed Sergi Samper on loan from Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich? No, Barcelona. I don't know how I confuse Bayern Munich and Barcelona. They're very, very different football clubs. I mean, the badge is different, the kits are different, the manager's different. Quite clear. I mean, Pep Guardiola used to manage Barca. He used to manage Bayern because he's leaving at the end of the season. Topical. But Sergi Samper joins the club. Either way, he is definitely going to be that deep line playmaker for us, the defensive one. As you can see, great passing, great technique, great first touch, decent tackling as well in 13 there. But he just looks, again, very, very well. Not rounded, but he looks very. He's got standout technicals and a lot of very good mentals. His decision making is superb. And he just looks like he could be a very, very good defensive-minded player. He can only play in defensive midfield, but that's fine. We do play with a defensive midfielder. So rotating for him, George Ford and Lewis Cook can all play there. What a selection of players that is. We continue with the loan signings then, and Kennedy joins on loan from Chelsea. Has a fantastic name, reminds me of the wrestler. Drop the mic from the ceiling. Mr. Kennedy! Oh, he was so annoying, wasn't he? And hopefully this one isn't as annoying. He joins, though, on loan from Chelsea, as previously mentioned. He's normally a winger, but we're going to be playing him as a backup striker because he's actually got some decent stats, you know. 14 finishing, 14 composure. You look at things like his heading's not great, but, you know, he's a Trequartista backup, so he's not necessarily needed for that. But a decent set of physicals as well, 16 strength with a decent amount of pace as well, 15 acceleration, 13 pace. Just looks a very, very good player. To get him in on loan for the season from Chelsea is a very, very good bit of business, and he's a fantastic backup. The Brazilian theme continues as we've signed regen centre mid, about to say centre back. Could be confused with a centre back because his name is Alex. But he's a defensive midfielder, a great passer of the ball, very good sort of playmaker by the looks of it, decent first touch. He's a youngster we signed for Valencia for £3 million. Again, a lovely set of physicals right there. But again, you know, he just looks a pretty decent player. You know, he's going to be back up. And then our final signing is also a loan deal. It is Jason Denayer on loan from Manchester City. That'll please Mike City. And yeah, he's just a very, very good cover for centre-back. Can also play right-back as well, which is one of the reasons I bought him in on loan, admittedly. Couldn't get him on a permo. But 15 tackling, 13 marking, 13 heading, what you look at. Strength 14 as well. Generally decent. He's quite quick as well, so it's good to have a pacey centre-back. Orban, not the most mobile, so to have a player with 16 pace as well. Just gives us that different option defensively. Pre-season was alright. We won them all. A lot of green, which is nice. You got to eat your greens, which look like peas, actually. So if you like peas, if you don't like peas, you're a bit fucked in this situation. What else could you imagine to be? Brussels sprouts, yep. I mean, Christmassy. I mean, we've gone past Christmas now. But either way, we beat Wrexham, we beat Burton. Two relatively easy games you'd expect us to win. We beat Dynamo Zagreb. Dynamo Zagreb. 2-0. Zivkovic and Cook beat Lille 1-0 with a Chris Martin goal, beat Celtic 2-1, and we beat Bardon Hill 3-0. And as you'll see, Zivkovic getting goals in, I believe, 5 out of 6 games. He started in every single game, and in fact got 7 goals in total for pre-season. So he has settled in very, very nicely. Can he do it against Tottenham, who are our live com opponents today in this episode? And I believe I've actually covered everything we need to look at. In fact, other than like we're improving the training facilities, we're expanding the stadium just to satisfy demand. And other than that, there's not really too much to look at. I mean, that's the league table for this season. Watford, I believe, are back in now, trying to spot the newbies. Hull, maybe Bournemouth are the new clubs on the block. And yeah, it should be a very, very good season. And I believe we've got ourselves a Champions League place back, which is very, very useful, meaning that Europa League, again, is more of a possibility, and that has to be the aim for this season. You know, I mean, we missed out narrowly last season, but we weren't really expected to. We predicted 15th, to be fair. And if we look at this season now, there's a lot more expectation on us. You know, we are predicted to finish 8th, 50-1 on to win the title, which is, you know, decent odds. You know, you never know in football. Crazy game. So here are the lineups then, and I forgot we're away, so I've actually gone for the home tactic. Away from home, which is a smart decision, but we line up with a bench of Valentin Kojakaru, Jason Denayer, Something Foster, Alex, Cheaton, Genus, and Sutton. Who are you people? Luckily, we have got a starting lineup that is perfectly match fit, and that is a defence of Jack Butland in goal, Cyrus Christie at right back, Willie Orban and Manuel Mamana make the centre-back partnership, and Andy Robertson sits on the left. In the hole is Sergi Samper. The 3 midfielders in front of him are Yannick Gerhardt, Will Hughes and Lewis Cook, and up front we have Zivkovic and Martin. Try making that into a hashtag. Good fucking luck, dear. They line up though with a bench of Michel Vorm, Danny Rose, Pione Sisto, Mario Balotelli, Jack Grealish, Kyle Walker, and Ezekiel Lavezzi.
Yeah, oh my god.
The starting lineup, which is a back 4 and goalkeeper of Hugo Lloris, Toby Alderweireld, Federico Fazio, Jan Vertonghen, and Charlie Taylor. A midfield sort of 2 in the normal midfield of Nabil Bentaleb and Granit Xhaka. An attacking midfield 3 of Eric Lamela. I was reading Ericsson. I was going to call him Ericsson Lamela, which kind of works. Christian Eriksen and Jose Callahan and Harry Kane up front. Again, guys, I just want to make sure, you know, hopefully you're happy with this sort of episode. It's a little bit more chillax. I mean, I'm not really chillax. I'm like fucking quaking in my boots for some apparent reason. I'm apparently scared of Tottenham, said no one ever.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Shit, Cyrus Christie, who had a lot of injury problems last season, has been injured within 5 minutes. Is Eric Durham available? Please tell me yes. Luckily, we prepared. Jason Denayer is going to have to come on. He's going to have to play wing-back, a position he's not too familiar with. But hopefully he can do the job for us. But an injury after 5 minutes is a rotten start to the bloody episode. Well, that was exciting. There is literally no highlights. We seem to have this. We seem to be very good at... I feel like I'm turning into Louis van Gaal. Because I remember in the last episode, in the Liverpool game where we played this exact system, we didn't create any chances. There were no highlights. We cancelled each other out. And it's happened again. Let's not become Louis van Gaal. My philosophy is not to bore the fans to death. I want to make the team happy, and they are looking motivated, and we will score lots of goals. That was probably very racist of me, especially as I know I have Dutch viewers. And I'm still doing it, and I just remind myself of Goldmember, who likes solid goals. I just sound like a fucking nerd with a lisp. Here we go, a highlight then. Andy Robertson finds Sergi Samper, finds Will Hughes, and he's gonna either take too long, no, finds Gerhardt, straight to Zivkovic, playing it back, lovely passing football, shorter passing, and a little bit of a longer pass in this case, and Andy Robertson beats his man, beats another man, chance to put the ball in, hesitates, doesn't matter, Richario Zivkovic, welcome to England. That is a way to announce your arrival on your debut. His dribbling was fantastic, as you can see, to scoot past 2 players, to put the ball in, as he did, to Zivkovic, put it on a plate really, and it's a good finish under pressure from Charlie Taylor, but Zivkovic, that is the quality that we have paid for, and I think he is more than a suitable replacement for Danny Ings, who will sorely be missed. Rest in peace, Danny. Zivkovic doesn't... Boot it over. He comes to Hughes, comes to Robertson. They've got men back though, but it doesn't matter. Lewis Cook! He never scores. Fuck you, Lino. You've ruined the boys' dreams. Lewis Cook, Will Hughes, sorry, a little bit tired. We'll bring on Alex. I think Alex can play the advanced playmaker, alright. You know, and fuck it. YOLO. Finds Cook. Lovely ball over. Andy Robertson has been instrumental today. Gets another ball in. Lloris has parried it. Time. Through Orban. What a tackle. And it's away with ease. Oh, and Orban is a machine. Orban is a machine. Oh, God, it's Balotelli, though. But we've won the game. This bumbling idiot has won a Football Manager live com. What a way to start the season, especially when you think that Tottenham last season finished in the top 4. Yeah, they finished in the top 4. And are in the Champions League. So it's a very good performance. Andy Robertson, deservedly man of the match. The few chances that we had to highlight, he was instrumental in. He was, creating everything in that game. And a goal for Zivkovic on his debut. We dominated the game away from home, surprisingly. Didn't really have the more shots, but when we did have shots, we were more on target, and we looked always a little bit more threatening. And we are up to 3rd to start the season. Obviously, 37 more games to go. Let's not get carried away from ourselves. So let's not be printing shirts that say, Derby County champions 2019, because that would be silly and you'd be an idiot and I would ban you from the stadium. So if you plan to do that, fuck off. Just don't sell my merchandise. It's not my I'm not making it, but don't make knockoff merchandise. I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna end the video there because I'm sort of rambling, and I love to ramble. I'm a rambler. I'm a rambler. And it's been fantastic. So thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully you've enjoyed that episode a little bit more chillaxed. Chillaxed. Oh god, I sound like an old man trying to fit in with the kids. Wow, that sounded a lot worse than it needed to. I should end this. I should really end this. Bye bye. Oh fucking hell.